Trump's nation-governing policy, aspirations for his second term. Trump is set to return to the White House in 2025, with a pledge to create major changes in various areas, such as the economy, immigration, and foreign policy. Republican candidate Donald Trump won the U.S. presidential election on November 6th, with a series of victories in battleground states. He will return to the White House in January 2025, becoming the first U.S. president in a century to serve 2 non-consecutive terms. During his campaign, Trump announced that he would bring significant changes to the United States, presenting several policy proposals, such as imposing tariffs on nearly all imports, deporting illegal immigrants, freezing climate regulations, reforming the healthcare system, and targeting certain political opponents. The anxiety of undocumented immigrants as Trump wins the election. A sense of insecurity is spreading throughout undocumented immigrant communities across the United States as Trump secures victory, and warns of a record-breaking deportation wave. As the presidential race entered its final phase, O'Reilly Hernandez traveled to Phoenix, Arizona, to speak with locals about Republican candidate Donald Trump's mass deportation plans. For many, it would be a nightmare scenario. Hernandez shared that her own story inspired her to volunteer for advocacy work in Arizona. As an undocumented immigrant, Hernandez's life in the U.S. is also fraught with risks. Trump sets conditions for those seeking to lead the Senate. Trump has demanded that anyone running for the position of Senate Majority Leader facilitate his swift appointment of cabinet positions. Any Republican senator aspiring to secure the coveted leadership position in the U.S. Senate must agree to a recess appointment process. Republican senators are competing to become the Senate Majority Leader, a position that will wield significant power when the new Senate session begins in January 2025. According to the U.S. Constitution, the Senate must approve presidential nominations for high-level positions, such as in the cabinet and judiciary. However, the recess appointment clause allows the president to quickly appoint someone to a vacant position without Senate approval if the Senate is not in session. The role of billionaire Elon Musk in Trump's cabinet selection. Since Republican candidate Donald Trump won the presidential race last week, billionaire Elon Musk has been present almost daily at the Mar-a-Lago resort, occasionally having dinner and spending time with the former president's family. According to another close source, although Musk is not expected to take an official position in Trump's future administration, he will certainly have influence and may impact decisions from the outside. Previously during the campaign, former President Trump confirmed that he would give Musk an influential role in the government if he were elected president. However, Trump noted that billionaire Musk does not want to be any kind of secretary, and instead wishes to focus on finding ways to reduce waste in U.S. government spending. Trump's defense secretary Pixter's controversy. He explains Trump's choice of Pete Hegseth has indeed come as a surprise. Although Hegseth, a former Fox News host and U.S. Army veteran, has experience in the military, he has no background at the Pentagon or in government. Compared to other figures, Trump has chosen to appoint to his administration, such as Congressman Mike Waltz as National Security Advisor and Senator Marco Rubio as Secretary of State. Hegseth appears more like an outsider. While both Waltz and Rubio hold traditional views on U.S. military strength and global diplomacy, Hegseth is expected to focus on reform. House Speaker Mike Johnson, an ally of Trump, praised Hegseth as an excellent choice. Mr. Trump gains even more power as Republicans take control of both chambers. The Republican control of both chambers will give wings to Mr. Trump, making it easier for him to pursue his conservative agenda. American media today confirmed that the Republican Party has secured control of the U.S. House of Representatives by reaching the minimum to 18 seats required for a majority in the legislative body. Previously, the Republican Party also gained the majority in the Senate, with 53 out of 100 seats. With this result,